Good morning. You are most welcome in Vijay Destination, my channel. Please subscribe it, put the bell icon so the all notification you can get in your mobile or laptop, whatever you have. Now our topic is Allah makes the misguided missiles. Means of misguided missile is those person who are killing the non-Muslims or kafir. So these misguided missiles are attacking on the kafirs since inception of Islam. So what is the lacuna in the making of Allah to make a Muslim? Actually, according to Islamic doctrine, the Muslims are misguided missiles made by made by Allah. And Allah's most dangerous missile, misguided missile, is Prophet Muhammad, who devastated all the mankind since inception of Islam. In the beginning of Islam, this big misguided missile created a havoc among the Jews. All Jews were looted, robbed, raped, their women, and destruction of their synagogues. So this misguided missile, as a Muhammad Sahib, devastated all the buildings of the synagogue, and all the human being was killed through this misguided missile. And this missile is the such type of missile which can destruct all the humanity as an atom bomb can do. The atom bomb can the chain reaction to devastated the whole mankind by his acute painful energy. When a atom bomb was exploded in Russia, Japan, little boy and fat man, 6 August 1945 and 9 August 1945 respectively. These bombs created a havoc throughout the world, but the destruction was limited only to the Japan. Means the atom bomb has some limitations, but this misguided missile and the creator of this missile is Allah, and the and the launcher of this misguided missile, that is Islam, is Muhammad Sahib. This missile is so dangerous, Islamic missile is so dangerous. He can it can devastate all whole world, not just like a atom bomb, which has limits to destruct the buildings and the killing the people. But this Islamic misguided missile, which was launched by Prophet Muhammad Sahab, has no restriction, no limits. It can destroy everywhere in the world, in air, in water, or in on the earth. This is why you see in the Somalia the pirates are Muslims and they are looting the people in the sea. And on the earth you see in all the Islamic countries, this misguided missile Islam is creating havoc, and the people are being killed by these small missiles. My my intention to say the small missiles, the byproduct of this big Islamic missile, that is the Momins, only those Momins who are killing the people as kafir. So I am not against any Muslim or kafir or non or Momin, but I am against the missile, that is Islamic misguided missile, and the people who are launching this missile throughout the world and are creating the havoc. And this misguided missile is creating a disturbance. I am saying Islam as a misguided missile because due to Islam, the whole world devastated everywhere, and people, innocent people, are killing by these fanatics, and lunatic lunatic people are doing the same work as a made person can do. So there is no amazing fact that if any mu'min is killing the kafir, this is due to the misguided missile Islam. And Islam is that missile which can even kill their own mu'mins, because there is lot of groups in the Islamic doctrine, and they are launching these misguided missiles to each other and killing the each other. You see, in Afghanistan, so many Muslims were killed due to this misguided missile. And one thing, the fault of this misguided missile only Allah, because in many verses of Quran it has been described or stated that this is the will of Allah, that who will be misguided by Allah or who will be not misguided by the Allah. This is the only the fault of Allah, who are misguided, who are misguide, yeah, misguiding the people which are non-Muslims. Though this is not fault of kafir if they are misguided by Allah. This is the fault of Allah. They are misguided by the Allah according to the Quran. Then why the kafir will go to heaven when they are misguided by this Allah? So Allah has prepared so many misguided missile in the shape of Muslims who are creating havoc in this world without any cause, to only spreading this misguided missile concept of Islam. And so fault of Allah, when the non-Muslims will go to hell as declared by Allah, then what will Allah do with the kafirs in the day on the day of judgment? Because Allah already proved that the kafir or non-Muslim will go to hell and the Muslim will go to heaven. Then what is meaning of day of judgment? And this question is still answerable by the Allah, that if a mu'min if a Mu'min kills a kafir or destruct the temple and synagogue or fire temples of the kafirs, then how he will enter in the heaven if any heaven there. So Allah is very cruel to the kafirs, and Allah is not a good judge because His justice is just like a street boys who always favors the robbers in the street. And this is why Allah is very cruel to the non-kafirs, no, sorry, no, non-Muslims or kafirs, and Allah has not even a vision of good things and good prospectus of human values. He always distracted or crushed the human values of the non-Muslims or kafir. If Allah has created all the creatures, then why he is he is favoring Muslims more than any other creatures. This is the injustice of Allah. The work of Allah doesn't seem as a creator or all the Almighty. This is not work of the Almighty that He ordered to the Muslim to kill the kafirs and the rape the kafir women and robbery for the wealth of the Kafirs. This was done by the Muhammad and his companion at the time of his life. Many Jewish tribes were looted. Many Jewish women were raped. This is not the work of a Rasul or Prophet as described in Quran. Though this Prophet is the only the Prophet and Prophet for the Muslims, not Prophet for all the non-Muslims. And Allah even is only God for the Muslims, not the non-Muslim. Because Allah is not a good judge, but He did a very treacherous work to kill the all non-Muslims or kafirs. This is why many temples, many synagogues, many fire temples were destructed by these misguided missiles made by this Allah and this Rasul, Prophet Muhammad Sahib. So let us know how to save us means kafir from these misguided missiles. We have to produce a self-defense system to check these misguided missile. And if you can defense from these misguided missiles, then the humanity can survive. Otherwise, these misguided missiles will create a havoc in this world, and in future also we have to remain very aware these facts. So a Allah is a creator of the misguided missile, who always kills the non-Muslims. And why not the Muslim? Because missile was created by Allah in 600 AD in the by the hand of the Rasul Prophet Muhammad Sahib to only kill the kafirs. And because this is misguided missile, Islam also will create a havoc in among the Muslims, and this is why many Muslims were leaving the Islam and they are known as ex-Muslims. And even in even this misguided missile, Islam can kill these ex-Muslim, which are known as murtad in Arabic, means who leaves the Islam, and there is no chance to survive of ex-Muslim if they are living in the Islamic country without hiding their identity. Either they have go to migrated to other countries and they are safe and they are doing the very well work in favor of dignity and humanity, because Islam, the misguided Islam, uh, does not save the humanity, but only Islamic misguided missile can devastate the harmony and humanity without any cause. So we should aware that Islam and Allah is not the kind-hearted, but these the Allah and Rasul are very, 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 very very unkind for the kafirs. And in the last, I would like to say, please, if you embrace Islam, that if any kafir embrace Islam, then he he is his abode is the misguided missile Islam can devastated other people. So leave the Islam and be the human. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind.